Well, thank you for joining us here on Morning at NTV this Friday. Good to have with us this time people from Rotary Club of Kampala Munyonyo. Rotarian Martin Mukasa, Rotarian Barbara Tumsime, and I guess I can call you Rotarian, but you are PAG, Past Assistant Governor Jones Chaze. Welcome to Morning at NTV. I'll start with you, Rotarian Martin Mukasa. Tell us a little bit about Kampala Munyonyo.
Kampala Munyonyo, we are at Gaba, near the lake, and we are the people who are going to do this boat regatta, and we are here to present for our project.
Okay.
And with me, I've got the Director of Youth Services and P.A. Jones. They're going to elaborate on this.
Yeah, Barbara, do tell us about this boat regatta, a word that we are not too familiar with. We rarely use that word. What is a boat regatta?
A boat regatta is just a terminology to refer to a race. A race being a race done by fishermen.
Okay.
So this boat regatta is about us raising money, raising funds for a community that is in dire need. So we are using the forum of the boats because we are in Munyonyo, very close to Lake Victoria, and the boats are our signature. If you look at our logo, Kampala Munyonyo, Rotary Club of Kampala Munyonyo, the boat and the lake is our signature. So the boat regatta is about us using the lake, the resources that we have,
yes,
and getting the fishermen and putting them to a fun activity. So different organizations are taking on a boat and giving them, laboring that boat as the organization, and then competing. It is fun, it is interesting, but we're also trying to raise money so that we can be able to assist the community around us.
Let me ask, what if someone is out there and they're like, boat regatta, I have my boat, can I be part of this boat race? It sounds exciting.
Yes, for this function, we are limiting it for security measures.
Okay.
We have looked out for the right boats for people to use. They are canoes,
to sponsor,
so they are not steamboats or anything. These are going to be rowed by local fishermen. So if you have a private boat, you can bring it. We need to vet it. We cannot say do not, because we need you to have fun.
Yes.
But you might have to pay a little fee because we're trying to raise some money.
Okay.
Yes.
Now you're raising money for the community around there. You mentioned water and sanitation.
Yeah.
Mr. Chaz, if you can explain that a bit more.
Thanks very much.
How bad is the situation in that area?
Thank you very much, Mabel. Yes, we've been to the place, and where the situation is bad. In bad, for instance, they've got one small toilet, which is already dilapidated, but they have to pay 300 shillings for each go. And imagine if you've got a family of 5, 6, as most of them have there. It's very expensive. And they don't have water. They had the well, but then one of the rich guys, built on top of the well. So they're having it very difficult to get any clean water. But also, the place is in kind of a slum, very close to the swamp. So they've got problems with the channeling of the water. When it rains, they just walk in the mud and the water. So those are the three main areas: the water, the sanitation, and of course the cleanliness of the place. Even hygiene and collection of garbage is all a problem.
Okay, I've had a couple of people here on Rotary, from Rotary, different Rotary clubs around Uganda.
Yeah.
I want to know, what plans do you have for sustainability? Because are you doing this as a one-off now in April 2017, and then you say bye fishermen, bye fishing community, and then you come back next April 2018?
Actually, there are two things. The boat regatta is going to be an annual event.
Okay.
It's got several facets. One of the facets, of course, this time is to raise funds for the Kisenego area, which they've been talking about. But it's also going to be our signature kind of event every year. As the Rotary Club, you need to brand yourself. So it's part of our branding, having this boat regatta, and as Barbara very well explained, being surrounded by the water, being at the beach, having all these fishermen. So we thought we should have something which links us to the community every year. And so it's going to be an annual event. But for the fundraising, this time we're fundraising for Kisenego, the area they've been talking about. But maybe next year when we do it, we'll be fundraising for something else. is going to be an event. As for Senegal, we're not just doing a one-off. Before coming to this, we had been doing medical outreaches in the area, and that's how we came to discover that many of the problems they're having, part of it is because of their health and sanitary conditions. That's why instead of doing just treating people every year, we thought we should perhaps go deeper by trying to go to the causes of the illnesses that they have.
Okay, and we've got to end this here, but are you working with local government? Are you working with maybe KCCA? Are you working with your local MP in the area?
Yes, we do. Every time we have an activity, we must write to the police. They must be aware, because we need their security. We also write to the government and say this is what, because we as Rotarians, we work with the government to improve the livelihoods.
Okay.
So there are several other...
My question is, are you working with them to make sure that this water solution you're providing, this sanitation, is permanent? I'm not asking for permission from police, but are you working with KCCA to say, we need toilets in this area, and we are going to maybe bring 50%, and can you bring the other 50%?
Yes, we partnered with KCC. They're also helping us on the drainages, and also on the toilets we are planning to set up.
Okay. Did you want to add?
Yes, besides the boat regatta, that is only a way we fundraise. And when we do things like helping the drainage system in Kisenego, which is a slum, there are other activities. As youth director, there are several other things we do. We look at the youth, the needs of the youth, and we share knowledge. We give out books to some schools that, there are several other activities. We give out books and share knowledge and read with the students and children. We also want to paint the zebra crossing at Kirudu, the hospital that is close to, on Salama Road. So we also reach out to the youth, speak to them about their health and, livelihood, looking at employment opportunities, and there are several other projects. So that is just one of them.
So basically, this activity is happening this
Saturday,
tomorrow. The boat regatta and a fish bonanza as well.
Fish bonanza, yes. There will be a lot of roasted fish, not the usual fried fish.
Okay, and
the fish, and as we didn't mention, General Katumba Amal has graciously accepted to be our guest of honor. He'll be accompanied by a number of Rotary key people like Wabwan Sibirwa, who is a pastor's governor and also a minister in Kabaka's government. We shall have Stephen Mwanje, who is the initiator of the Cancer Award at Zambia. We shall have Kenneth Mugisha, who is the president-elect, governor-elect for next year's from July. We are going to have really great fun. And all the Rotary clubs around Kampala will be joining us tomorrow, Saturday. So starting from 9 o'clock, 9 in the morning, we should be ending at about 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
Okay, so you've had it. Mulungu landing site, Munyonyo. Make sure you're there. Fish bonanza, boat regatta, and it is a family event.
And there's also tree planting.
Tree planting as well. Lots of activities for you. Morning at NTV will be taking a short break right about now. Don't go anywhere.